This is going to be part 3 of my ground floor experience. I am about to make a phone call with Groundfloor to get some questions answered. There's a few things that concern me. One of the main concerns is the fact that this says I'm expected $3.06 in earnings. They're going to hold my money for 6 months, and I put in $200, but my interest rate is 10%. So the math doesn't add up to me. So I want to find out exactly why it says 10%, but then it says my expected earnings are $3.06. If that's the case, then I don't think I want to hold $200 in any account for 6 months to earn $3. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'd rather take a gamble on some cryptocurrency or on a stock or NFT even, rather than on this, which is no better returns to me than just getting a CD. So I'm going to call them and I'm going to see exactly what they say. So here we go. I had a question. I'm having a hard time hearing you, so give me 1 second here. I'm just going to try to adjust my my speakers here. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, perfect. That's so much better. Awesome. So I have a question for you. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Okay, what question do you have?
Okay, sure. So I just signed up with Groundfloor, so woohoo, I'm an investor. And I was just trying to see here. I actually dropped in $1,000 into my I guess portfolio here, and then I did an investment on 5 properties, and what it shows here is different than what it, I guess, says that I'm supposed to be expecting. It says like a 10% return, but then it says expected earnings. I did $200 per property for 5 properties. So if I had a 10% return, that should be $20, right? And but what I'm showing is it says expected earnings $3 to $5. And so I'm just trying to understand, I guess, why that is.
Because all of the interest rates are annualized, so you are earning the specified rate for however long you're invested, which would have been the remaining term column on the invest page. So the longer you're invested into something, the more interest you would earn. So essentially, the way you're thinking of 20 or 10% would be if you were invested into that property for a full year.
Okay, and so even if, let's say for instance, a borrower sets up the loan for 6 months or less than a year, it still doesn't matter. I guess you're still consider that in your APR, I guess, or APY.
Right, because the rate is still technically the same. It's just the fact that the loan term is less than a year.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I guess that explains it. So I guess with all of the things that I take into consideration, and another part of that should be the term of the loan, I guess.
Right. So when you're investing, I would suggest still look at the interest rate, but also take a look at the remaining term. So it doesn't necessarily mean that a shorter term investment is worse than a longer one, because you could always reinvest the funds from the shorter term loan into another one after it repays, and you would still continue to earn interest in that way as well.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I was just hoping to see a full, whatever was listed there, full 10%. Because I know typically with hard money, it doesn't really matter. It's a 10%, or whatever the return on the investment is typically that, regardless of the length of the term. But with Groundfloor, I guess it's just going off of the annual.
All of the interest rates are annualized.
Okay, so next question that I have, and I appreciate the help, by the way. Again, it helps me understand. I do have 24 hours, so if I decide I wanted to go ahead and cancel all these and then try and get something that'll get me the full 10%, then I can do that, correct?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. You can cancel your investments until the loan has been fully funded for 48 hours. And then after that, you would have to wait for the repayment. So you have time to kind of decide what you would like to do.
Okay, perfect. So what happens, and no other question, sorry, is what happens if, let's say I'd sign up for something that is set for a year or more, and so then I expect to get the annualized return, but then the borrower repays it early. Is this pretty much the same thing applies, and I just get whatever?
The same thing would apply. You're only earning interest for however long you're invested, so if they happen to repay early, then your expected earnings would be less since they didn't actually borrow the money for that long.
Okay. Last question. Sorry, I thought that was it, but I do have one more. What happens if I just decide that this is not the vehicle that I want to utilize because of kind of the information that you gave me? Can I obviously cancel these and then I get the funds put back into my account? Can I then withdraw the money?
Yeah, you can cancel your investments. I will say, though, that the funds have to be posted in your account for 3 business days whenever a funds transfer comes in. So after that time period, you can just transfer it to your linked bank. And then you can also request to have your account closed, but we typically like to do that only after the funds out have been posted to your bank.
Understood.
To make sure that it goes through properly.
Okay, understood. All right, I believe those are my questions. I really appreciate the help.
Of course. All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was a very, very interesting phone call. I'm going to research a little bit more on here. I thought this was going to be a little bit different than the way that was just explained to me. And honestly, had they explained it to me prior, I probably wouldn't have invested in Groundfloor at all. And just to kind of recap, and the reason why I'm thinking about pulling out my money is very simple. I have to find a property that is 12 months or more to be able to get the expected interest rate. And if I do something less, which this still doesn't make, I understand. So you can see here, $494, there's only a month remaining. So I invested $200, but I've only got a month remaining. So I have to find a property that has more than, or 12 months or more to be able to get the full 10% that I expect. This is, I guess, is not terrible because I have a month and I'll make, $3 off of $200. So that's 1.5%, something like that. It's still not the worst, but I only have a month to I guess, worry about those funds. And the interesting part to me is this one is 2 months, 2.7 months. And which one is this? 2.7 months, this is 323. So 323, I'm going to get $4. But what I was going to say is the interesting part to me is there are no properties with 12 months or more. So it sounds like nobody who is investing today with any of the properties listed today are going to see the returns that are showing for each property. So all these say 10%, 12% or whatever it is, but you're not getting that because it's on an annual amortized style of valuation here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull my money. I just can't see taking even for a month and a half. I mean, hell, I can I can get, like I said, crypto and make that without any problem. So I don't see the point of that. So this part of the video is going to show how easy or how difficult it is to cancel. So we're going to cancel the investment. Seems pretty easy. Yeah, we're just going to cancel all these. There's just no reason at all to keep this. I mean, literally, there's no reason to make $3 over a month or whatever. It just makes no sense to me. I was thinking, we'll check it out, see if I can take $1,000 and turn it into $100. But I would take $1,000. Let's just do this basic math. 3 plus, well, let's see, 3.6. So that's 6.84. 6.84. 11.38. 16.20, no, 16.31, and 21, so we'll say $22. So I will take $100 and make $20, $22. Let's say whatever, let's round up to the highest that I can, so $25. So I'll take $100 and make $25 in, wow. And this one would be mature in December. Just looking here. This one will be mature in December, November. So I would have made $25 on 1,000, and it would have taken me 2 months to do that. Like I said, it's worse than a CD. For some reason it says I have only 800 here, so what am I missing? What didn't get canceled? Shows all of them canceled, so I guess I just have to refresh. It should show 1,000. Okay. All my money is back into my account. I am going to wait. According to the phone call, I have to wait 3 to 5 business days. So we'll say by next Friday, I'll go ahead and transfer the money out. Then once I transfer the money out, I'll wait another 3 to 5 business days. So that's another week. And then I will cancel this account. If Groundfloor is something that's a little bit more secure for you because it's actually tied to an asset, then by all means have at it. This just isn't the vehicle for me. It's, like I said, we'll call it risk reward. Regardless, there's some risk in investing, and so I'm risking $1,000, waiting 2 months to get $25. I just can't see doing that. So Groundfloor is not for me. You guys who are making money on Groundfloor, if anybody's doing that, please let me know how. I'm going to be canceling my account in 2 weeks, but if you show me how you're going to make something better than a 2.5% return, if you're going to make it as close to the projected return as possible, let me know, because then that would be attractive to me. Right now, it looks like I'm getting a 2.5% return with holding it for 2 to 3 months. Just like I said, it's a CD. I don't want to do that. But like I said, if I'm wrong, let me know. I can admit when I'm wrong, and I can try a few different things. I have 2 weeks until I'm completely canceled out. So if you know something that I don't, I'd love to hear about it. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out this video. Thank you for checking me out. If you like the video, hit me up with that thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down me, that's cool. Let me know what I need to change, if I scroll too fast, if I open up too many screens at once, if I copy and paste too much, whatever it is, let me know. I want to know how to make my videos better. But regardless, I do appreciate you watching. If you want to subscribe, that will be cool too. I will be posting a lot more videos on my investment journey. We already took a look at Groundfloor. We possibly look at some brokerage accounts, some cryptocurrency. I'm actually really interested in looking at NFTs, so I'll possibly be doing that. But either way, you're going to see what I see. Hopefully I will be making money, not losing money. Regardless, this was definitely a good education on how crowdfunding for properties looks. And so again, thanks for checking us out. I guess I will see you on the next one.